period. You're going to get an inside dagger route, and you're going to see Jordan Love has the seat. That ball is behind the tight end. You see Reed Blankenship with the break. He cuts in front, picks the football off. And this is the dude that's going to make the difference opposite Darius Slade. Quinyon Mitchell, he's wise behind his years. Look at him playing outside leverage, eyes right on the wide receiver. Now, on this break, I would like him to get his eyes to the receiver, but watch him play the hand. And every time he got up, he talked his stuff. You wonder about a kid that doesn't play at a big Power 5 school. Will his eyes get too big when the NFL lights are on? Everybody I talked to in the building about this guy, got a chance to talk to the assistant GM. They said from the moment they looked at him, and the moment he walked in the building, his eyes said, I belong, and his behavior and play has followed.
All right, let's dive in now. Time for the Monday Playbook, which is presented by ESPN.
On in.
That defense is going to be
Let's
trying
go.
to keep Kirk Cousins from racking up numbers. Kirk Cousins over-under is 224.5 passing yards tonight. Passing numbers across the league are way down, as we said, average about $190, which is remarkable. You think that's going to go over or under tonight for Cousins?
It's going to go under. I don't know when they asked me this, why I said over, but it was yours. Oh, that's not what the paper said.
That's why you don't remember what the hell they asked. I'm going over for Kirk Cousins. Play action has to be a part of this offense. They have an opportunity to make a deep shot or two. I still don't know how effective it'll be in the long term of the game, but I think you'll go.
RC, now it's your turn.
Well, I'm going over for Devontae Smith.
There you go. Over under 69.5 receiving yards.
Yeah, there's no A.J. Smith today. And even if you look at last week's game against the Green Bay Packers, Devontae Smith was the closer. When they had go-to plays that needed to be made, they went out and found the Slim Reaper. This guy's been making plays since he played at meet.
Monday Night Football.
Did the same thing at Alabama on the way to a Heisman, and I believe being called on to be the number one today, he's ready to make plays.
So no A.J. Brown. I get what you're saying there, and you wonder, Jason, might there be an even steadier diet of a guy who won him? He scored a bunch of touchdowns down in Brazil. Saquon Barkley, the over-under is 79.5 rushing yards. What do you see?
I got the over on this. I think Saquon, his first game in the lake, at home, this place is going to be rocking, and I can't see a situation where he doesn't have a big day today.
Well, they're going to lean on to him, and again, like they always talk about, the quarterback can squat the house. Certainly Saquon is a sturdy cat ready to go, and all these gentlemen tonight are taking over in this week's Monday Playbook presented by ESPN Bet. If Kirk Cousins gets 225 passing yards, Devontae Smith has 70 receiving yards, and Saquon rushes for 80 yards. That's plus 450 odds on a parlay at ESPN Bet. More to come as we continue on Monday Night Countdown. Peyton and Eli with their thoughts on that man right there, hoping to take a big step forward after a sluggish start, and they're also talking a little defensive side of the ball as well. Swag is going to break down that man right there as he tries to get to Hurts and Barkley. And Atlanta tries to pull off something that's happened a lot week 2 in the NFL. A road team with getting another victory.
You can find the Monday Playbook Parlay exclusively in the ESPN Bet app for every Monday night game. Make a deposit with promo code MF100 and unlock a 100% profit boost to use on this parlay or
No
build your own for
comment.
tonight's game. Download
Come
the
on
ESPN Bet
in.
app today.
At Burger King, we flame grill our burgers. Why? Because that's how it should be done. Hot, juicy, smoky, flame grilled and made your way. Come experience the flame grill difference with 2 Whopper Juniors for just $5.
What's up with your dad, Chloe?
Ever since he got AT&T's best deal on the new Samsung Galaxy, he's been up on his high horse.
Best deal got me feeling like a big old cowboy.
That's a very high horse. Perhaps you can wait in the waiting room?
I'll just go wait in the waiting room.
Ride high with AT&T's best deal on the new Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6. Homes.com is a new elevated home shopping experience. Beautiful design, tremendously rich content, and my favorite touch, it's the only site that always connects you to the listing agent. Feels like a work of art.
Lovely. What about the app?
Uh-oh. Look what I did. It's ringing. Hello? Hello?
That's right.
Hello?
We can't hear you.
Hello?
Because you glued a frame over the microphone.
I think I glued the frame over the microphone. Homes.com. We've done your homework.
What stadium is this being played?
Only at Sherwin-Williams.
No, it's being played in Philly. Oh, Lincoln Financial Field. Duh. Should have known.
Best touchdown dance of all time.
Probably don't even know about this. This old school right here.
Oh, you want old school?
I see what you're doing.
Oh, you don't see nothing. You don't want this heat.
No, man, there ain't heat to hit you with this right here. Get nasty on it. Touchdown. I didn't know that was gonna break.
Get out.
Respect.
With DraftKings, new customers bet $5 to get 250 instant lane bonus bets and a month of NFL Plus Premium. The crown is yours.
New DQ Fall Blizzard menu. Returning pumpkin pie and French silk pie. This lineup is the GOAT.
Tacto?
No, like the greatest of all treats had to go. Hurry 'em before they're gone. Only DQ. Happy tastes good.
Not yet.
Come on, let's go. Get off here.
Okay, okay.
Touchdown! Woo! Mountain Dew.
We all need fiber for our digestive health, but less than 10% of us get enough each day. Good thing Metamucil gummies are an easy way to get prebiotic plant-based fiber with the same amount of fiber as 2 cups of broccoli. Metamucil gummies, the easy way to get your daily fiber.
That grime you film on your teeth.
Dr. G?
It's actually the buildup of tight bacteria, which can cause cavities.
Most toothpaste quit working in minutes, but Crespro Health's antibacterial fluoride protects all day.
They stop cavities before they start.
Crest.
Well, the know-it-all lacks in time spent on Earth makes up for
Man,
times spent watching football.
These days, offense wins championships.
Actually, of the last 23 Super Bowl winners, 16 have been top 10 defenses.
Be a football know-it-all with NFL Plus Premium.
Whenever Kamala Harris saw something unfair as a kid, her mother asked, "What are you gonna do about it?" So when she saw the big banks cheating homeowners, as an attorney general, she did something about it, winning billions for our families. As president, she will always defend us.
Come here,
We
mouse.
started in Brooklyn in '78 and quickly learned we weren't building exhaust. We were building excitement. Ask any motorhead. There's just nothing like the raw, dynamic howl of a high-performance engine at redline, the crackling growl of a throttle lift, the stadium volume thrill of a hard launch. We gave drivers what they wanted, that same roar of victory on their way to work that they heard at the races. Almost 5 decades later, nothing's changed.
Lions prefer to hunt during storms. Jackie prefers the heat.
What in the weather are you waiting for?
Be a force of nature with the Weather Channel app.
Welcome back to Monday Night Countdown, presented by
Presented by
ESPN Bet.
ESPN.
When in doubt, make fun of Eli. That donkey looks like you eating, Peyton. Eli, can we have these three? This one doesn't fit well. Doesn't fit on the screen. Dad said we had to be nice to each other. What was this one? What was this one? Cannot believe this. Touchdown.
The Manning Cast, tonight on ESPN2.
Another great guest list. Bill Belichick here. The man literally just walked up behind and was hugging Adam Schefter in a mummer's outfit. I was trying to pay attention to Ryan doing a tape, but it was a little bit disconcerting. So you got the legend Bill Belichick part of the Manning Cast. Peyton and Eli, join us now. Hey, shout out to the nephew Arch, by the way. Pretty fine performance down there in Austin. And Eli, I want to begin with you. Just in terms of Cousins and performances under the bright lights haven't always been great, and it was a slow start on week 1. What are you looking for out of him tonight here in Philadelphia?
Well, I'm hoping they can get back to some of the things that Kurt does really well, and that's play action, that's under center, turning his back to the defense, coming up, hitting some shots, some over routes, also moving the pocket a little bit, some nakeds where he's moving, he's gonna get to the edge, has some nice easy throws in front of him. Last week was all shotgun, all drop back pass. That's tough, and I think going against this Philly defense where, hey, their pressure comes to the inside, these big guys, we got to get outside a little bit, and he still throws the ball very accurately, had a couple of the turnovers last week, but I think he'll be prepared. you know, it's tough coming off that injury. He'll be ready to go tonight.
This Atlanta defense, Peyton, I think might be a little bit underrated. They went out and got some dudes. This is an Eagles offense that doesn't have A.J. Brown tonight. What's your sense of how Philadelphia approaches things offensively down one of the more talented wide receivers in the game?
Well, you're right. I talked to Kellen Moore. Look, it's next man up. That's why they traded for Dotson. Devontae Smith has to replace A.J. Brown as the #1 target tonight. Atlanta played well last week against Pittsburgh. You hold them to 6 field goals. You think you should win that game. I do see Jalen Hurts being more comfortable in the
it is
second
next
week
man
of
up.
this season. Remember, like Kirk, Jalen's also playing in a new system. Different language, different verbiage. I always kind of hope that first read was open when I played in a new system. So the more Jalen goes through this regular season, the more comfortable he'll be. I think Atlanta's got to focus on Saquon Barkley. I see Jalen handing the ball off on those zone reads to Saquon a lot tonight. Watch out for him tonight.
Hey, Neil, I appreciate your time. Manning, Bill Belichick here in the link. As always, a fun watch. We look forward to talking to you gentlemen soon.
Thanks, Scott.
Well, let's continue this conversation here with some thoughts on Philly's offense, Atlanta's defense. And, Jason, we got the center of attention, which is presented by Campbell's Chunky Soup. What is that center of attention tonight, big fellow?
Center of attention tonight is last year, the end of the season, there's a lot of, the big thing that we struggled with was blitz pickups and protections. And now the biggest difference this year, besides an offensive coordinator and really spend the whole season on fixing this stuff, is Jalen is in charge of all this stuff. And we're going to see this one exotic from Green Bay. They start 7 up. The backfield of Green Bay is standing flat-footed at the line of the game. This is a big zero-look potential. So Jalen recognizing signals for a quick out to A.J. Brown, so he has an outlet if it is. They end up bringing soft, but only going to bring 5. They're going to drop both D tackles, which that's a lot of beef in space. Typically, you don't see that. But he feels this nickel unblocked. He drifts and delivers a strike to A.J., who's able to make a guy miss and pick up the 3rd and 8. And he gives the guys a chance. And I think that this is going to be the overall. He's going to be tested all season long on this. This is new for him and how he adjusts and how he handles the blitz. And last week was a great example of how he did very well. It's going to be what teams are going to do.
They got a little bit fortunate. There were a couple of very near picks that Green Bay wasn't able to squeeze, and ultimately they won a high-scoring affair in Brazil. And Swag, we wait till the audience is the biggest, so we can focus on some of the biggest. Well, it's true. Don't roll your eyes at me. We wait till everybody's watching so that you get to talk about who you're keeping an eye on that D-line. Who's that?
Brady Jarrett. Scott, thank you. After we talk an hour and 45 minutes about quarterbacks and offense. but this guy's going to have a big night. I think the 4-man rush is the greatest equalizer in football. When you have an opportunity.
Well, not just that, how they stay
had a
healthy.
really good week rushing, I thought, last week. Getting Jalen off the spot is going to be key tonight when he is looking to make those deep shots. But here you see him go power to an arm over. Get the offensive line leaning. Come over the top, but more importantly, his rush lane never changed. Jay, you know how important that is. Here they get in the bare front. He gets width. Now he can use speed and quickness in order to try to create an edge. You see with the arm over quickly, because the guard is expecting him to hit it with power, he's able to get a hit, even though this pass was completed. Those things add up. And last but not least, when you come off a loss like that, like they had against Pittsburgh,
this is a play right here.
Players to get after people's keister, as RC likes to say. And when you see your vet guys putting that type of effort, I'm sure that play was highlighted in the film over and over and over, because I know how Raheem Morris, a defensive guy, but when you look at Grady Jarrett, you think about tone setter, him, Matthew Judon, Bates, those guys that they brought in, they're going to have a hell of a night for this team to win the game. He's the guy to look out for, especially on the interior of this offensive line for the Phillies.
It's only 6:48. Let's get up to 10 length before the game even starts.
And one of the things I love that you said right there, if you can develop a rush with 4 guys, it equalizes a lot of things that the defense. They can put more guys in coverage. It's something that Raheem does in this style of defense. Everything starts from a 5 down. So you have to respect that as an offensive line, but a lot of times it does end up just being 4 guys. Get the one-on-one, so. It's an annoying defense to play against. I hate.
I thought about it with you coming on protection.
Oh, yeah, I do. I hate it.
The other piece, you got to think about this defense as well. A.J. Terrell, who just got paid this offseason, he had a difficult time with George when they push the football down the field. Now, we expected that he'd be one-on-one with A.J. Brown tonight, but it's going to be Devontae Smith. Who is able to win that matchup is all important, because if A.J. Terrell plays well, you're looking at a guy here in Justin Simmons who's been an all-pro in this league 2 or 3 years. Jesse Bates was maybe the best safety in all of football, who Arthur Smith said he wasn't going to allow to wreck the game last week. If A.J. Terrell can play well on the outside and they can create that four-man rush, look for Justin Simmons and also Jesse Bates to have opportunities to make shots.
Can I ask you something real quick? We got time for that?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
So, to your point, you find out midweek A.J. Brown is not playing. And you train DBs. You have a plan. We know Devontae Smith is an elite route runner. How does that change?
Well, one, they do way different things, right? With A.J. Brown, I know where you're going to be. I got to stop you from catching the ball when we get there. But Devontae can do everything. He can run every single route. He can get deep. He can get in and out of cuts. He can beat you on crossers.
It all looks the same. It's so smooth.
Yeah, it's a different problem. Here's the other thing. You never know where Devontae's going to line up. So this doesn't mean he has to go to the X receiver and do everything that A.J. Brown does. This means Kellen Moore can still use him as a chess piece formationally, and you got to go find him. So it doesn't mean that A.J. Brown's always going to be on him.
I don't want to bog you down with numbers, but this feels like it's real early to say must win. I'm not saying that. But Atlanta, if you lose this game, you fall to 0-2. We had the stat a little bit earlier. Only 2 of the last 41 teams in the past 5 years make the playoffs and start 0-2. Their next 3 are against Kansas City, New Orleans, and Tampa Bay, who collectively have not lost a game. Just feels like a monster spot for Atlanta to recognize the chance they've got.
It's not a must-win, but it is a must-not-look-like trash on offense. It really is. You have to progress in some way when we turn this film on to say you've grown from week 1 to week 2.
That Pittsburgh defense is probably going to make a lot of people look not great. We'll see if Atlanta is able to take a step forward tonight. We're going to step aside here at the top of the hour. It's Nick Sirianni. Big Dom, we know you run Philly. He's the man that provided the South Philly tuxedo. A lovely velour. How's that breathing tonight? Feeling nice?
I was a little sweaty when I was up on that stand. Not the most breathable material.
Understood. Velour.
For real.
Nick Foles.
No air pocket.
What a legendary comet-like career he had, streaking across the top.
Dehydrated that thing, but
as we continue getting you set for Falcons and Eagles. It's Monday Night Countdown.
I'm in the sound.
Monday Night Countdown is presented by ESPN Bet, the official sportsbook of ESPN.
Do you have a Walt Disney World moment?
Yeah, I do.
I've got something.
Let me pull it up here.
Let me see if I can find it. I took selfies with my daughter on my shoulders, and we were watching the fireworks show. I would always see these dads with the kids on their shoulders, and almost like a full circle moment. Now I'm getting to do this with my daughter. And it was just really special to share that moment with her, to see her face literally light up when there's a boom of the fireworks. Something I'll never forget. To be a father that takes their kids to Disney is so special to me.
For the last 13 years, I've had the same game day ritual. Suiting up and pushing tush. But now...
Are those my under-eye masks?
Which game is that?
Using NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV, we don't have to pick just one game. Let's put on this one.
Wait, so we can actually pick our games?
And this one.
So we watch 4 games at once? Watch every game.
Every Sunday. Yep.
My new bundle, NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV.
Stop! You can't do that. You can't watch football without Tostitos.
Congratulations. Tostitos, the official chip and dip sponsor of the NFL.
Guys, can I have one?
Popeye's crispy, juicy, tender, signature chicken is the meal your craving deserves. And now you can get 3 pieces of the chicken you crave for just $5. We don't make sense. We make chicken. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Open your eyes. You deserve better from your phone service. At Total Wireless, we're fixing that. No more hidden fees. No more surprises on your bill. You deserve to get it all, and that's exactly what we'll give you. Find your local store at TotalWireless.com.
A chewy order for Rue is on the way. Purina One, his favorite food. With proven nutrition for healthy energy you can see and hear. For low prices, for life with pets, there's Chewy with Purina One.
People. They're good. Good for laughs, for snorts, for cries, and goodbyes. People are good for doing nothing, or getting up to something. People are good for squad goals, and squad. People are good for these kinds of cheers, and these kinds of cheers. People are good. For you, Jim B. Best enjoyed together.
Film before a live studio pizza.
Alright, here you go.
Brothers, I got the 3-meat treat from Little Caesars. Bacon, pepperoni, Italian sausage, and St. Pop Kilo slice.
Order the 3-meat treat for $8.99 and get your game day delivered with Little Caesars. Pizza.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
My car's starting kind of slow.
Let's see. Just needs a charge. It's free.
Are you sure it's free?
Positive.
Oz are the facts. Classic first-timers. They don't know that nearly half of all used cars have been in an accident. But Carfax shows how accidents impact price, so they don't have to overpay. Unpause.
Ooh, what a new accident.
Shop the all-new Carfax.com.
Check out my new sound system. I saved a few bucks by building it myself. What? Turn it up.
It's never wise to compromise. Choose savings and quality with Farmers.
We are farmers.
Chunky is spicy, and it's good to be spicy. I'm talking hunks of fiery, delicious protein. Oh, is it hot in here? Or is it just chunky? Soup that eats like a meal.
I need these items printed by Friday.
Certainly.
Are you for imprint certain?
We are for imprint.
Certainty matters when you need promo gear for gifting clients, customers, and your team. 4imprint.com has items certain to wow.
4imprint for certain.
I don't know that I have any more energy, guys.
Been looking forward to this night, and it has lived up to it. It's been a fun night in Philadelphia. Alvin Kamara, a runaway winner. I knew Todd Bowles. Todd, I love you, brother. You're repping your city well.
That's not wrong.
And that's 2-0. No, Kamara's right. Kamara's right.
That's the right choice.
All right, we have a special guest joining us tonight, and you know Jalen Brunson. He works in New York. He was doing work in New York. He's a mainline guy and a Nova guy, which explains the jersey. And we can guess who you're gonna pick in a minute. But I know the man you're standing next to wants to continue this conversation about football, basketball, and athletes.
Yeah, this has been a conversation for the past 2 years now. I gotta ask you straight up. Is it easier for an NBA player to come and play in the NFL, or do you think it's easier for an NFL guy to go and play in the NBA?
I would say it's easier for an NBA guy to play in the NFL. Not saying it's easy. It's easier.
I get it. It's easy. No,
easier. Like if you were guarding the pick and roll.
Hey, I got this. I'm going right through the pick. I'm going right through the pick.
Hey, what you got is that. All right, you're not going to pick and roll.
What I'm not doing is you give me the ball, I'm giving that to somebody else real quick. I don't know.
Now we know your brother's got some post moves, but
it's not in the family.
I think is it fair to say, guys, each respects what the other does, enough to say you stay in your lane and you'll stay in yours.
Yeah, I'm not even. It wasn't even a thought. I played for 2 years. I was a kid. And I was like, this is not for me.
I'll say this. I'm in the same boat as you. The most impressive thing I've ever done, sitting courtside on NBA.
Yeah.
Like, it is so astronomically mind-blowing how athletic you guys are out there. So kudos to the athleticism that's out there.
All right, so much respect both ways, all the way around. Let's make some picks here. Swag, who you rolling with?
I got Philly, man. Listen, I think Saquon Barkley is going to be in the league MVP conversation.
Wow.
Towards the end of the year. I think they're getting back to what you guys did 2 years ago with letting Jalen Hurts in the running game dictate everything else that comes off of that. He's going to be an integral part in the run game, but the passing game is where I think he's most devastating because he will have AJ and Devontae. I think tonight Saquon Barkley goes off in front of his new home fans in Philly. I'm taking the Eagles.
I mean, I don't know why I'm asking.
Yeah, no, I'm going Falcons. Just kidding, baby. Birds by 50. Let's go.
All right, and I'll let you say it.
I mean, I did on that.
I did on that. Bid up Birds by 50. All right, RC?
I don't think they're going to win by 50, but I am picking the Eagles. Why are we only saying birds like there's only one bird?
Oh, there's only one right bird.
Falcons.
Go Birds.
The bird of the country is an eagle. It's the bird.
All right. the country bird. I know what I'm supposed to do. This is where I'm supposed to pick the opposite logo. But I'm not going to come to Philadelphia and stare into the eyes of the monster and say the other birds. But I will say this. Road teams have been pretty pesky this week. So I'm saying it's birds, home birds. But I'm saying close. I'm saying it's a field goal game. Be good this year. Good luck, good health. I know camp will start soon. We appreciate you being here. Thanks to Philadelphia for welcoming this dude home and letting us be part of the ride. Joe and Troy are coming up with the game. We will see you at halftime. Where's our mama? There he is. Bang, 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 gang.
A beautiful night in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for the end of week number 2. The NFL schedule. Glad you're with us tonight. Bijan Robinson is with us tonight. He is in the locker room getting set to go. And on the other side, his counterpart, Saquon Barkley. He'll glance at the camera. What are you doing in here? That's what he's thinking. He makes his home debut as an Eagle tonight. And Jalen Hurts right out of the door. And ready to go as we welcome you to the Progressive Monday Night Kickoff. And now welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. My name is Joe Buck. His name is Troy Aikman, and he is a Hall of Famer. Let's talk about the Philadelphia Eagles. They won in Brazil in week 1, but we were there when the whole thing collapsed at the end of last year. We did a lot of their games. We were there for the playoff loss in Tampa Bay. Roll it forward to this season. New coordinators, but same quarterback. It was an uneven start for him in Brazil. I'm anxious to see how Jalen Hurts comes out and plays tonight.
Well, I am too, but I will say that week 1 win was huge. To get that taste out of their mouth from the offseason and the way the last year ended, it was not perfect. There's no question. And Jalen Hurts has to clean a few things up. But nonetheless, it was a big win. Now, another year, another new offense for Jalen Hurts. This time it's Kellen Moore who's calling the plays, and it's a different look from what he's been running the last couple of years. We're going to see more shifts, more motions, more formations, more personnel packages than what Jalen has used in the past. But they're going to try to take advantage of the weapons they have, but tonight they do not have A.J. Brown. Now, the good news is they have Saquon Barkley, who you pointed out. And what a big night he had to open up this season. You've got to believe that with A.J. Brown being down, he's going to become even more of a focal point in this passing attack.
All right, let's talk about the Atlanta Falcons. Unless Kirk Cousins is one of the greatest American-born actors of all time, he's healthy. At least he's telling everybody that is willing to listen that he is set to go. But coming off the torn right Achilles, the foot and the leg that he has to drive off of to throw the ball, there are questions after the way he and that offense started week 1.
Well, and the big reason was that if you've watched Kirk Cousins play throughout his career, play action is a big part of it. They didn't run one snap of play action. I don't care if they're in pistol or not. They can still do some of the things off of that Kirk Cousins is known for, but we didn't see it. Now, in talking with Cousins, he says that he's not 100%, but he is 100% in the pocket. Now, we also know that he wants to get out of the pocket some with the play-action game and do some of the things that have given him so much success over the years. We're told we'll see it. We're about to find out.
I think they're ready. Back there, they know how to make a stadium very loud in Philadelphia. Kirk Cousins is getting set to go. He and his Falcons 0-1 taking on the 1-0 Eagles tonight on Monday Night Football. Third time's a charm. Here we go. It's okay. Get on the next one.
Pressure's getting to him.
Maybe we should change it up.
Now I got it.
Keenum, get loose.
There we go. Daddy's got this.
Hey, you got us this far. Keenum's going to finish the drive.
You got it.
If only there were backups in real life, but at least there's Progressive to protect your home and auto.
Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right calls when you have the right team.
Hey, I'm looking for a one. I'm looking for a one. Could you put me in aisle 27?
That's how a pro finishes. CJ Stroud putting up points with My Lowe's Rewards.
He is really cleaning up.
Come on, man. McCaffrey under pressure. Getting it same day, that's clutch. In-store, online, our Lowe's team has you covered.
How many people did you invite?
It's cool. They're from Dallas.
Do the Ravens have it? You can or more get it done.
They're trying to write us out. Y'all got it? They're hard.
Oh, you know we got it. Cut. That's right.
Oh, you know we got it. They're right. They're right.
Let's get it. Let's get it. You ain't never gonna stop us. For the last 13 years, I've had the same game day ritual. Suiting up and pushing tush. But now,
Are those my under-eye masks?
which game is that?
Using NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV, we don't have to pick just one game. Let's put on this one
Wait, so we can actually pick our games?
and this one.
So we can watch 4 games at once? Watch every game.
Every Sunday.
A new bundle, NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV.
Chase really knows how to put the heart in your local community. See what I did there? Hey, Jackie. Evan, my guy. You helping with savings, right? I wish I had somebody like Evan when I started. Somebody just got their first debit card. Ice cream on you? Oh, tacos. I got you. Wait, hold on. Don't you owe me money? What? Your money is a part of your community, so your bank should be too. Like Chase.
Welcome to Capture the Lucky Charm.
All we need is the rainbow. Yes! That's what I call magically delicious. Hey, where's that pot of gold at?
It's right here.
Win the day with the Kelsey's favorite cereals.
Welcome back to the Progressive Monday Night Kickoff. Stadium is ready to rock. A moment ago, Lisa Salters caught up with Jalen Hurts as we send it to her for a performance above, brought to you by Jersey Mike's. Lisa.
Thank you, Joe. Jalen, no A.J. Brown tonight. How do you fill that void?
We got a lot of guys that are going to have to step up tonight. So I got to trust in everybody in that room. We're going to go out there and play every play independently.
You do have Saquon Barkley, who had a really big week 1. What have you already seen from Saquon that you need to see more of tonight?
Just need our playmakers to make plays. It doesn't take too much. Just go out there and be ourselves. And most importantly, play as a team.
Thank you very much. Good luck to you tonight. Joe.
All right, Lisa, thank you. Good luck to Jalen Hurts. Good luck to Kirk Cousins. We get set to go. It's the end of week number 2. Around the National Football League. Glad you're with us. We're on ESPN. We're going to line it up and kick it off when we come back.
Good morning, everybody.
Danny, what are you doing up there?
Watching the fresh morning prep. The sizzling bacon, the slicing of the tomatoes, the bopping of the fresh
says I get free subs. Freshly prepped every morning. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Think scaling your AI pilots is hard? Think again. With Watson X, you can deploy AI across any environment. Above the clouds and on lots of clouds. With your secured data on-prem, in real time on center core, and assisting bank tellers on the edge. Watson X helps you deploy AI wherever you need it, so you can take your business wherever it needs to go. IBM, let's create.
Did you just pay with PayPal?
Yeah, and the cashback's wild.
Are you guys feeling this? I want to pay with you everywhere. You get 5% cash back on any category you choose. Really? Every single month. And even more when I shop online? I want to pay with you everywhere. I'd really like to pay with it.
I know, right?
No, I mean like food.
Oh.
Every payment, everywhere, every time. Don't just pay, PayPal.
Hey Marcus, I'm in an ESPN on Hulu Plus Live TV commercial. Can we run lines?
Oh, we got this.
ESPN has over 1,000 college football games.
With marquee rivalries.
Conference championships. And playoff games!
Plus 22 Monday Night Football regular season games and 2 postseason matchups.
And you can watch it all on ESPN on Hulu Plus Live TV.
Watch all of this glorious football on ESPN on Hulu Plus Live TV.
Jeez, Marcus, maybe you should be in the commercial.
With Car Gurus, you can start your financing from home. If only you could do things your way all the time. Maybe someday, Dad. Get it with Gurus.
The future is threatened by enemies often unpredictable. When there are battles to win for America's future, there is one constant: Marines.
And now for the final challenge. Create your own cereal.
Called the Kelsey Mix.
Our 3 favorite cereals mixed into one.
Lucky Charms, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Reese's Puffs.
We've made a box.
Munch on that.
Try the Kelsey Mix or create your own mix.
Jersey Mike's freshly slices it right in front of you. You can't fake that. You can fake my outfit. You can fake these haunches. You just can't fake a freshly sliced Jersey sub. Made the authentic Jersey way since 1956. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
ESPN welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
They're back in the league. It's live from Philadelphia. Let's go. Give me everything you got today. Give me everything you got.
Right off the strip, you rushing, hustling, tussling, and trucking. Scramble out the pocket, double pumping, creating plays out of nothing. Yeah, we make something, real heavy on
To the following
Presentation
freshly sliced
of the
Jersey sub. Made the
National
authentic Jersey way since
Football
1956.
League.
To the following presentation of the National Football
Football
League.
Welcome back, baby. They ain't in Sao Paulo no more. They're back in the league. It's live from Philadelphia. Let's go.
Nine. just had to put it on pause, folks. I wanted to listen in with you guys on this song. I always like this song. When you play.
Give me everything you got today. Give me everything you got.
For this moment. Oh, my mind. Oh.
Right off the ship, you rushing, cussing and trucking, scramble out the pocket, double trucking, creating plays out of nothing. Yeah, we make
Yeehaw!
real heavy eyes steady, no hissy, start shooting across the field, on ready. Get 'em, Cindy.
Just refusing to go down. Downfield, he's got it.
Touchdown, Philly! Snoop Dogg! Eh. M&F was presented by Philly. ESPN. Oh,
Each and every week.
the Philadelphia Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Short time he was the interim head coach with Atlanta last 3 years. He was the defensive coordinator for Sean McVay and the Los Angeles Rams. He really likes the team that he has. Nick Sirianni's made some changes at the coordinator positions. He is 4-0 in season openers in his 4 years now with the Philadelphia Eagles. And excited about the group that he has here. When the Eagles started out 10-1 with the football. In Sao Paulo. Did turn the ball over 3 times with a couple of picks and a fumble. Kirk Cousins is getting set to go. We won't see him initially. Atlanta won the toss, they defer. And the Eagles and Jalen Hurts will start this night with the football. Kind of a weird day around the NFL yesterday. Sunday that saw, I would imagine, a lot of survivor pools become obsolete with some of the results that we saw yesterday. And so it's just one of those weeks. Sometimes you have them in all sports, but in the NFL, and we'll see what we get here tonight. Heavily favored Eagles here at home, trying to go to 2-0, and Falcons trying to get a win after a home loss in the season opener to the Steelers. You know how this works by now. Bradley Pinion will kick it away from the zone 35. Everybody's on the other side of the 50. Nobody can move till the ball comes down in the landing zone where it is touched by one of the returners. And we will get a return from just outside the 5. It's Will Shipley, the rookie running back. He's out across the 30 to the 33, and that's where the Eagles will set up. 28-yard return by Shipley, the 4th-round pick from Clemson. And the career, a very young career, but he's cashed in with a 5-year extension. The numbers are off the charts for Jalen Hurts. He can do it all. I don't think in the 20-plus years you and I have worked together, I've ever talked that much. I think I have. Make sure your mic was working.
I was wondering how long you wanted to go.
Good protection.
Good protection. Completion. All the way down to the Eagles. 47-yard. First down.
He comes off the ball and with the protection in the pocket.
Phillies.
Yeah, they got the bodies there. Goddard and Calcaterra are almost in a line. You start bringing too many defenders, not very good spacing overall, but yeah, with the protection,
Birch was able to find
1st and 10, Eagles.
And get the ball to him on a nice game to open up this ball game.
Keeps it's Covey. 5th career catch for Britton Covey and a flag.
Covey. Flags on the play. Flags. Hang on.
So that called quite a bit yesterday around the NFL, and we're going to get one here from Craig Woolstadt.
Craig Woolstadt.
Ineligible man downfield. Offense, number 51. That's a 5-yard penalty. Replay first down.
It's Cam Jurgens who has replaced the 6-time All-Pro Jason Kelsey.
Yeah, he's right here. Cam Jurgens, number 51. It's the run-pass option. The linemen don't know what Jalen Hurts exactly is going to do back there. He pulls it, throws it. Jurgens coming up to the second level, and the officials with the right call.
Yeah.
Big wide, that is the 6th ineligible man downfield call this week. There's Hurts, and well played. Up to make the stop is Mike Hughes, the starting outside corner, a gain of a couple. We'll look at
gain of a couple.
Offense. Focus on Saquon Barkley, and then the offensive line that is different from a year ago with Jurgens sliding over from right guard. He's the center, and Mekhi Becton, former first-round draft pick by the Jets, is now an offensive guard in the NFL.
Now he came in and found himself a nice position there at guard. Played well last week.
Here's Covey. 2 quick catches for number 18.
2 quick catches for number 18.
Stop, a gain of 5. And a 3rd down coming up. This defense that's coordinated by Jimmy Lake, he is making the defensive calls. They've got some talent up front. Raheem told us the strength of this defense is the rotation of our 6 guys along the defensive line. And they are very good at safety with Bates and Simmons.
3rd down, 9 yards to go.
No motion at the snap. This is a run by Hurts, and that didn't do much.
That didn't do much. At the Atlanta 48.
The crowd is frustrated with what they saw with that 3rd down and 9 play as Troy Anderson came up to make the stop.
Well, they split out Covey into the slot, and when they put him here, the Falcons just dropped the safety down. So they kept the box loaded with the same number of defenders. They had one-on-one on the outsides and even on the inside slot to Covey. So he had what he wanted, but for whatever reason, he thought maybe he could keep it and still pick it up. Falcons do a good job.
Punting.
End over end punt.
End over end kick.
Over the head of the return.
Bounces down at the 8-yard line.
Good punt by Brayton Mann, 41 yards. Kirk Cousins set to go.
Kirk Cousins coming out.
Inside his own 10.
Inside the 10, inside the 9-yard line.
You ready? Always ready.
Always ready. Hey, the hell is this damn commercial? Too many damn commercials. Okay.
Here's a few things I believe. Middle-class families, like the one I grew up in, they want common-sense solutions.
I had an idea.
Lower prices and lower taxes. I believe
I need to promote this.
Get by, but
No, thank you. I don't need to get dinged by YouTube. If you get dinged, they will remove it. We'll bring it back when it gets closer. Oh yeah, I gotta turn my game on. Shit. Whoops. Come on in, everybody. Oh yeah.
Against the Steelers, he did not move out of the pocket very much at all.
No, he did just one time. I mean, he was pretty stationary right there. Anybody, as I said, who's watched Kirk play, they know that play action is a big part of his game. Now, you know, Zach Robinson, the first-time offensive coordinator, he says that it was by design because of the way the Steelers play up the field. But still, you can't let them dictate things the way that they did with a four-man rush. They got after this offensive line. Kirk Cook was unable to move. In addition to that, their defensive secondary played very aggressive against these receivers, and the Falcons never took them deep. If the Eagles decide to play that way, you got to believe that they're going to go after them a little more aggressively tonight.
Nice cut by B.J.
Nice
Robinson
cut.
as he takes it to the 15, picks up 7.
Picks up 7.
Zach Vaughn made the stop for the Eagles.
Well, right away, Kirk Cousins goes right under center. Look at Zach Robinson. He's under center. They run the outside zone. That's what they talked about throughout the spring and training camp, that he was unable to run those from under center because of how hard it is then to reach the running back. But they open up the game now, 2 snaps with Kirk under center.
Robinson has got a first down, 2 good runs, and then a big hit is delivered at the end of the play by Josh Sweat. But a gain of 7.
Well, this offensive line, as I said, last week they got exposed a little bit because they had to pass. But they are a run-blocking offensive front, and they're as good as anybody in football. We've got 2 of the best offensive lines going against each other tonight. And then Bijan Robinson with a couple good runs with that outside zone. He's a perfect back for it.
3 times right under center, play action from Cousins, and this one is tipped at the line.
Tipped at the line. Tipped at the line.
So 3 snaps, all 3 from under center, and that time play action from Cousins.
Yeah, and then you start getting people moving with the play action. Watch Darnell Mooney here and how open he is over the middle of the field. As you get those defenders reacting to the play action, there's a lot of grass in there to throw that football.
Yeah.
And the quarterback, boy, not to be able to take advantage of that because of the deflection. I know Cousins a little disappointed in the outcome of that play.
Jordan Davis got his hand up and knocked it away, and here is a fastball caught on 2nd down and 10, and that's Drake London, who didn't get a lot of action. No targets in the second half last week, just 3 for the game and 2 catches, a game of 6. And there is the veteran play caller, Vic Fangio.
Nick Fangio is calling the plays for the Eagles.
For the USFL and the Philadelphia Stars, coached by Jim Mora, on 3rd down.
Flag. Cousins. Bobbled and dropped. It is 4th down.
The play was there, but Robinson couldn't make the catch.
Well, such a good job by Cousins in the pocket. He reads the defense well. He comes back to Bijan Robinson. And you're going to see, as Bijan comes out of the backfield, he's one-on-one then on a linebacker. If he's able to catch that on the move, he makes one guy miss. There's nobody there.
One here by Pinion.
Pinion.
Made 1 man miss.
Made 1 man miss.
And now able to cross the 35 to the 36. 45-yard punt to Troy Anderson. Missed initially, able to recover and make the stop. 2nd possession for the Eagles. No score.
Hey, keep your head in the game, son. The scout from football college is up in the stands.
Maybe you'd rather go to school for insurance.
I didn't raise no insurance, man.
But you did, Dad. Football's your passion, but mine's providing around-the-clock protection to progressive customers of Bundle Home and Auto.
Jamie, we need you out here for football. You're giving up on your dream, James.
Look at that. I'm giving up on yours.
Well, James, wait. Oh, that's not the exit.
People always say,
It is what it is.
until it isn't. Remember before AI when you had to type to search? And when you couldn't ask your phone to do this?
Put these restaurants on a map.
Huh. What about taking a photo and reimagining it? Man, remember when all phones pretty much did the same stuff? Until they didn't.
Get the all-new Google Pixel 9 Pro phones at googlestore.com.
Week 3 kicks off with Thursday Night Football starting at 8:15 p.m. Eastern on Prime Video. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
Hey guys, let's talk about ESPN Bet, the sports book from your favorite sports brand. With ESPN Bet, you'll get a seamless, personalized experience, and with a couple of taps, add a market you see in the ESPN app to ESPN Bet. Start building your bet slips and add a profit boost to increase your winnings, or check out tons of parlays in the new Parlay Lounge. So easy, you can even sweat your bet alongside your favorite ESPN personalities, including me. So, what are you waiting for? Download today.
Second possession upcoming for the Eagles as we send it down to Lisa Salters.
Yeah, Joe, I talked to A.J. Brown just before kickoff. He said what happened in practice on Friday was really just a freak thing. He said he was running a route and his hamstring tightened up on him. He said he does not think it's too serious, but he does expect to miss a couple of weeks.
Yeah, that's news. 3,071 receiving yards in 35 games with the Eagles.
Yep.
Set an Eagles record his first year here in Philly in 2022, and that hamstring keeps him out here in week 2, and we'll see how the Eagles want to play it here with Kellen Moore. And a lot's been made about the pre-snap shifting and motioning that the Eagles didn't do a lot of last year. You bring in Kellen Moore, and you expect to see more of that.
You do, and they showed it last week. And you know, last year Jalen Hurts, they ran a lot of static offense. They came up and lined up in 2x2 sets and let him see the defense and then operate from that standpoint.
Here's Barkley, big hole to run through, and Saquon Barkley gets 9.5 on the first play from scrimmage.
Well, you got Mekhi Becton right here at right guard. You're going to see what he's meant. The size that he has, former tackle, as you said, Joe. Him and Cam Jurgens coming off, and they're able to combo block up to the next level and create a nice hole.
Up-tempo, quick throw. That is Dotson, the former commander, and Jahan Dotson, a first-round pick just 2 years ago, was traded in August, picks up 6, and has his first catch as an Eagle.
Well, he's going to get more opportunity, of course, with A.J. Brown down, and I like that pickup. They bring him in August, they make the trade. I like him as the third receiver. He's going to be elevated as the number 2 guy opposite of Devontae Smith, with A.J. Brown down now tonight, and what sounds like again next week. But he's in a good place where he can showcase some of the things he can do.
Here is Barkley, what a move. And they already love him, and why not? Able to get 9. At 132 yards from scrimmage and 3 touchdowns week 1.
Well, we showed Mekhi Becton. This time it's Lane Johnson. He's the best right tackle in all of football. He gets a 2-for-1 there and doing a nice job coming off the ball and creating some lanes. Both these offensive lines off to a good start.
Off to a good start.
Lane Johnson, a 5-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro. This offensive line is massive. Average weight of 337 pounds per man. That's the heaviest offensive line in the league, and they're well coached.
Yeah.
Just stopping.
Just down. First down.
And rolling out of bounds is Calcaterra with his second grab of the game. Good for 4.
Good for 4.
Grant Calcaterra, he's getting some opportunities here tonight. He had 4 catches all of last year. He had 1 last week to open up the season. Had the pleasure of meeting his mom and dad this morning at the gym. I didn't see you there, Joe, but his parents were. And it's good to see them making a trip to Philadelphia for the ball game.
Star-studded gym. You were there. John Sutcliffe was there. Lisa Salters. Here's Barkley on the right side.
There's Barkley on the right side.
And another good run.
Another good run.
This time he got 9.5, maybe 10.
Got 9.5.
He does get a first down.
This offensive line is coming off the ball so well. Landon Dickerson, the left guard,
he got to at least the 25-yard line.
Watch him and then watch Goddard. Goddard, who is a real threat, he's off to a big night again.
Here's Gainwell.
Down to the 11.
Saquon. 4.5 in New York, but went to high school at Whitehall High School, about 77 miles northwest of where we are right now. And it's his first home game as an Eagle for the former Penn State Nittany Lion. And if you saw the Giants on Hard Knocks, and owner John Mara telling Giants GM Joe Shane, "I'll have a tough time sleeping if Saquon goes to Philadelphia." Here he is, and I guess he hasn't been sleeping too well.
No, and I share the sentiments with John Mara, because when you get a guy of his caliber, forget the kind of player he is, just the kind of guy that he is, you hate to see those kind walk out the door.
Here's Gainwell again, able to get it to the 9.
9 possible, 8.
Saquon is one of those backs. Bijan Robinson on the other side. He's another one. Christian McCaffrey, Breece Hall with the New York Jets. I mean, there's a few of them that are 3-down backs. But you can do anything with them. And Saquon Barkley, great runner, powerful speed. He's a home run threat every time he has the ball in his hands. But he's also an accomplished receiver. And he can do so many things, and that's why I think he'll pick up the slack as he splits out now. He's one-on-one on the outside, right down at the bottom as he goes in motion.
Hurts has all day. End zone.
Incomplete.
Goddard was the target with Richie Grant. Actually, Johnny Wilson, I believe, was back there. The rookie, he is 6'6", 228. And Hurts was looking his way, but couldn't get it to him.
Well, he was looking, and he's just waiting for him to work back to the line, back towards the front goal line, rather than the end line. You know, he just runs parallel on the back line, and as a quarterback, you need a body working back at you.
They're going to go on 4th and 4.
What?
And now call timeout with the play clock at 1. So we'll see if they stick with that. Going for it on 4th down and 4. If you're asking, ESPN Analytics says this is a slight go. It's like a light green. It's not dark green. It's just a shade of green. And the team in green is looking like they're going to forget about the chip shot field goal and try and get the first down of the touchdown.
You know, I have these conversations with a lot of people. It's seemingly every day how much the game's changed. Of course, the protections, the safety issues with the players, all of that's great. But the biggest change to me is in these situations. I mean, going for it on 4th down, you see it when you're on your own side of the 50-yard line here. I mean, there was a time you would no more think about going for it here in the first quarter when you've got a chance to take a lead. And we've green-lighted all these coaches with analytics.
Hurts in trouble. And broken up, incomplete.
Incomplete.
Was the target this time, and Mike Hughes defending, and instead of taking the chip shot field goal, the Eagles go for it on 4th and 4, and the Falcons defense makes a stop.
Falcons D makes a stop.
Cousins back to work. Hurts
Cousins back to work.
Anybody. As the Eagles turn it over on downs, still no score.
Still no score.
Aaron, you're 21 years old. And who everyone sees a football star. But you're just a baby. You don't know who you are.
I'm a demon. FX's American Sports Story. Aaron Hernandez. Premieres Tuesday at 10 on FX. Stream on Hulu.
There's nothing chill about a hot, sweaty life. Unless you have Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Coach Gecko! Coach G! Laura, Dad! I didn't realize Amelia would be here.
No, this isn't for work. We're just really big fans.
And we're scouting for our fantasy insurance teams.
Gecko has all the top prospects and 97% satisfaction rating. That's unreal.
Oh my gosh, it's true! True!
like insurance. Suppose Geico does have devoted fans. It's not weird.
Jade, sign my arm.
For savings and service, get more with Geico.
She only signs Clyde's checks.
The know-it-all. He's a football encyclopedia in khaki shorts.
Your usual, sir. Egg salad? You think the Eagles aren't for real?
There's real Saquon Barkley's 29-inch quads.
Think Miami can make a deep run this year? Well, they have Tariq Hill and...
My sources say yes, and my sources are wrong as often as Dolphins sleep. Never. Wow.
His vast knowledge of the game far exceeds that of his 14-year-old brain. With NFL Plus Premium, you too can be a football know-it-all.
ESPN's Monday Night Football brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Protect the stuff you love with Renters Insurance.
Nick
Visit
Foles.
Progressive.com.
Going into the
Nick
Eagles.
Foles signed a ceremonial contract to retire as an Eagle earlier today, serving as the honorary captain for tonight's game. The hero and MVP of Super Bowl 52 in the 2017 season. And catching up with Matt Patricia and Bill Belichick, two guys he beat in that Super Bowl. He is beloved here, and for good reason. Jason Kelsey called him the Rocky of quarterbacks in the NFL, taking over for the injured Carson Wentz that year. Here's Robinson, and the play made by Nakobe Dean, a gain of just 2. Falcons starting inside their 10 for the second straight time. So far for the Eagles, there was some question how they would line up in the secondary. It's Quinyon Mitchell on the outside with Darius Slay and Avonte Maddox, number 29 in the slot. Here's Robinson next.
Robinson, 20, 25.
Just a beautiful move. Got a great block from wide receiver Drake London and picks up 14.
There's Drake London here, and you're right, Joe. He's the one who creates the backdoor lane. And he opens up, he comes down, and he takes out the safety. And, you know, when you watch these receivers, especially Drake London, he does such a good job of helping out in the run game. He's very physical. And
Anybody knew him?
His offensive line, one of the best run-blocking offensive fronts really in all of football. And then you combine that with someone like Drake London playing unselfish and blocking the edge, that's pretty good.
Bijan on the right side. And on first down, able to get 3 with Zach Vaughn, who Vic Fangio is trying to make a star here in Philadelphia, making the stop.
Well, this was Eagles defense going back to week 1 against Green Bay that gave up almost 8 yards a rush. They gave up a lot of big plays.
Yeah.
It really got Vic Fangio out of his defensive scheme, the one that he likes to run. He likes to run with 2 safeties deep, but he had to go single high. You see the 2 safeties. Here's one here. There's another one back. They show it late when they're trying to come down and help the run support.
Algier with sweat on his back. And a gain of 3. 3rd down and relatively short coming up.
Well, I've seen already in this game as we have this 3rd down play that the Eagles have played aggressively outside. I think in last week's game for the Falcons against the Steelers, they really got after the receivers and jumped everything. And they've got some guys that can run with some opportunities for some big plays, and I expect the Falcons to take a shot at some point.
They've yet to throw on this possession. 3rd down, and it's
Nearly picked off.
London was the target with Quinyon Mitchell, the 1st-round pick and rookie, almost getting his first interception.
Well, you see Quinyon Mitchell, he's sitting on his heels. I mean, it's just what I was talking about. He never is threatened down the field. So he's reading Cousins, he's playing off coverage, and he's able to drive on it, and they're just trying to get to the 1st down. And for a young player, Quinyon Mitchell, he gave up a few catches last week, but he was a true shutdown corner at Toledo, and he's showing a lot of promise already.
Fair catch by Covey at the 25. It's impressive. Number 22 pick in the most recent draft. Mitchell made that play. Weather could not be any better. Interesting start. No score.
We're not
not going to win a game all season.
Yeah, but at least we're not going to lose a tailgate all season.
How do you lose a tailgate?
You don't?
Yes, that energy, undefeated.
We literally can't lose.
To an undefeated season.
Undefeated season.
T-Mobile savings, take one. Guys, focus. Let's not do fake falls. Just say, at T-Mobile, you get tons of benefits, and you can still save versus the other guys.
Happy to be here.
No fake stares, please.
Hi, I'm Patrick J. Adams.
Is that a shimmy? Just say, at T-Mobile, you can save on every plan, and you get great benefits with Magenta status.
Keep doing whatever that is. I'll do the line.
Check out the T-Mobile Savings Calculator and see how much you can save. And right now, we'll even pay off your phone when you switch. Welcome to the best season of the year. Football. Welcome to the comebacks. The stars. The exclusives. The comedy. The best booth in the game.
Is that a new tie? Sure is.
Welcome to a dynasty in the making. A sibling rivalry for the ages. Welcome to the 2024 NFL season.
What are you doing?
Seriously.
These are my buttons. Only I press these buttons.
Next week, we'll have count them two, 1-2 Monday Night Football matchups. Jaguars are in Buffalo to take on the Bills at a special start time of 7:15 Eastern on ESPN and ESPN Deportes. And we'll be in Cincinnati as the Bengals host the Commanders at 8 Eastern on ABC and ESPN+. How'd you like that one-handed interception by Cam Taylor-Britt yesterday of the Bengals? It wasn't enough. They lost by 1 in Kansas City. Another great matchup between Burrow and Mahomes. But that is something.
Pretty amazing. It takes me back to what John Madden once said, and that these gloves have gotten so good that eventually they'll catch footballs without a hand inside of them. You know, when you see those kinds of plays, that was incredible. I got a chance to watch that game, knowing that we have the Bengals next week. I thought Burrow was really good, and of course, you know, how many times do the Chiefs come back and make plays when they have to win a ball game? But just another showdown between those two teams. Even at 0-2, Cincinnati's been there before, and I believe that those two teams will be seeing each other again before it's over.
Yeah, their third straight 0-2 start, but it hasn't really slowed them down. What slowed them down last year was the injury to Joe Burrow as Barkley carries for 1. Quan Graham made the stop, so second down and 9. The Bengals 1-9 record over the first 2 weeks since they drafted Joe Burrow, who you and I were talking about before the game, looked good.
Yeah.
Coming off that wrist injury, looked like he threw the ball well yesterday.
Yeah, he just has such a good feel. You know, he's an old school quarterback that relies on timing, getting the ball out, reading the defense. He's a fun guy to watch. You know how much I think of him, and I'm excited about next week.
Second down and 9. That's Smith. First time he's been targeted, and for Devontae good for 5. A third down coming up.
Yeah, off coverage on the outside by A.J. Terrell, and you know, it's just one-on-one out route, get the ball out there and complete the pass. And you know what I've seen is you talk about Kellen Moore and some of the formations. They have run more 3-by-1 sets where they'll put 3 receivers to one side, 1 receiver to the other. Typically, when they did that last week, that would be A.J. Brown. Tonight, when they've gone with it, here they're in a 2-by-2 set. They've used Devontae Smith as the lone receiver.
Motion at the snap. Pressure on Hurts, who's able to get away. Pass is broken up, incomplete. And the pressure was Onyemata, the longtime New Orleans Saint. Second year with the Falcons, and he got through.
Yeah, this defensive front, as you mentioned, Joe, they're able to rotate some guys. Onyemata, I liked him going back to when he was with the Saints, the way that he plays. And, you know, came as a little bit of surprise when Raheem Morris said that was what he felt was the strength. These two safeties in the middle of the field, they're pretty good as well. This is a good defensive unit. When they bring in Matthew Judon, Justin Simmons, they only got better.
Eagles 0 for 3, trying to convert on third down. Here's Avery Williams on the return, coming off knee surgery last year. And he's He's good for a 12-yard carry after the catch. There's Onyemata. Nice play and a decent start for this Falcons defense. And Cousins, his third possession. They only threw it last time they had it on third down. Otherwise, it was carries by Robinson and Algier.
Well, I guess the signs, at least, if you're a Falcons fan and you come off of that loss last week to Pittsburgh and what they did offensively, it's encouraging, at least seeing him under center and being able to make some of those handoffs, not working exclusively in the shotgun or the pistol formation as we saw a week ago.
From the 27, play action.
From the 27.
Over the middle, that's London sliding catch. Out across the 45. Zach Vaughn is saying that ball hit the turf, but the catch is good for 19.
Well, he had a shot for a home run to Ray McLeod, but he just didn't see it, but he was open.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter. Play action pass, 19 yards. The result. The catch by London. First down, but we come back.
Welcome to the Cheerios obstacle course.
You were right there. Embarrassing. Yeah, it is. But I got the Honey Nut Cheerio choo-choo train.
Win the day with a Kelsey's favorite cereal.
Kamala Harris has never forgotten where she came from. A middle-class kid from Oakland with a summer job at McDonald's. She became a prosecutor to fight for working families. As California's Attorney General, she took on the big banks that preyed on homeowners. As vice president, she fought to cap the cost of insulin for seniors and make healthcare more affordable. Because, unlike Donald Trump, Kamala Harris knows from experience.
When our middle class is strong, America is strong.
Wake up in the morning, what do I see? Dark clouds forming, the heavens over me. But I say hallelujah anyway, 'cause tomorrow's a brand new day. Tomorrow's a brand new day. Tomorrow's a brand new day.
Get Stars for only $5.49 a month for 3 months. Order online today.
We started in Brooklyn in '78 and quickly learned we weren't building exhaust. We were building excitement. Ask any motorhead. There's just nothing like the raw, dynamic howl of a high-performance engine at Redline, and the crackling growl of a throttle lift, the stadium volume thrill of a hard launch. We gave drivers what they wanted. That same roar of victory on their way to work that they heard at the races. Almost 5 decades later, nothing's changed.
Well, opportunity, Troy, on that last throw with Ray McLeod finding himself behind the defense.
Yeah, Reed Blankenship, he's trying to make up and get underneath it, and he just was not going to be able to on Ray McLeod. He just beats the coverage. It was play action by Kirk Cousins, and Cousins never even looks that way. He was working to Drake London the entire time. It did look like he made the catch, so a good ruling there by the officials, but a missed opportunity on a big play.
Damn right.
Here in the backfield on first down. Start of the second quarter.
Start of the second quarter. Up to the 50. Possibly the...
Progress to basically the 50 again. 4 where
Milton
Milton Williams, who at the ripe old age of 25 is the oldest guy in the defensive front now, with the exception of Brandon Graham, 36 years old in his 15th year
in the league.
As Algier makes the catch and has a first down inside the 40 to the 38, a gain of 12.
Well, Brandon Graham, he's been around so long, I started thinking maybe I played against him, but I didn't. But yeah, we mentioned the Falcons and the way that they rotate. Vic Fangio has a heck of a group as well, and right now Falcons are going with a little tempo, getting right back on the line.
Algier again. Great lane to run through, and he's brought down with another first down and a carry of 15 yards.
Well, under Arthur Smith, when he was the head coach, they ran the outside zone more than any team in football, and it has continued even with Zach Robinson. You see the movement up front, and even on number 34, Ray McLeod, you know, that's what you do. You see he's getting in the action, trying to make a block, help set things up. Anytime you've got a team who runs the ball well, most of the time you pretty much bet that the wide receivers are playing a big part in it.
Robinson popped with the snap.
Robinson.
And the fight for the football. Robinson looked like he got back on it, and he did. A loss of 1.
It didn't look like he ever really gave a pocket. Yeah, pretty nonchalant. But he sees Zach Bond was the deal. He's reading the defense as he's trying to get the ball. He sees Zach Bond right in the hole. We'll get that football first.
This one a little better, but not much. 3rd down and long coming up. Gain a couple, and big Jordan Davis in the middle, 6'6", 336, in his 3rd year made that tackle.
Good down.
Well, Vic Fangio does not bring pressure often. He has not yet blitzed tonight. See if he tries to dial something up. Doesn't appear so.
This play is shut down.
Timeout.
The Falcons call a timeout.
Prior to the snap, first charge timeout. Atlanta, this is a 30-second timeout.
So it will be 3rd down and 9. We're early in the 2nd quarter. Joe and Troy with you. Scoreless 1st quarter. The Eagles passed on a chip shot field goal, went for it on 4th and 4, didn't get it. Now big chunks of yardage on this possession for the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, it's a nice drive by Atlanta, and as I said, here in this first half, I'm impressed with what I've seen from both running backs, the offensive lines, the way they're coming off the ball, and you know, it's well executed right here. And you know, can Philadelphia make a stop and force the Falcons to try to come away with 3 points, as you said, that the Eagles passed on, and a lot of people probably scratching their head about that.
See Bryce Huff, who was added from the Jets, wears number 0, can get some pressure. At the bottom of your screen, coming off the edge against the right tackle. Cousins pulls it down.
Pulls it down.
And Huff and others in on the stop.
It's
No
4
sack. It's
down.
a carry of 1 yard by Cousins.
Carry 1 by
Cook. The crowd, and the field goal unit comes on for Atlanta.
Well, obviously, great protection. Darnell Mooney, number 1, he has a chance. He gets in behind. If you're able to drive that ball to the front pylon, force him to kind of adjust his route a little bit, but whatever it was, it spooked Cousins off of it. He just wasn't even to make a throw.
Younghoe Koo will try from 39 yards. He's been one of the best. Cut in the middle of his rookie season with the Chargers in 2017, out of the game in 2018, and now one of the best in the game. Falcons strike first.
What is happening?
Our answers lie where the truth is buried. The path is wild and wicked, winding through the wood, where all that's wrong is right, and all that's bad is good. Through many miles of tricks and trials, we'll wander high and low. Follow me, my friend, to glory at the end.
Agatha All Along, streaming Wednesday, only on Disney+. This is you, and this is your first hunch of the season. It's parlay time. With FanDuel, a 3-week free trial of NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV will give you many more. Buffalo! It's Broncos time. I'd take the over. And you can easily act on whichever one speaks to you. Eagles, Browns, Broncos, Bills, they all... And make every moment more.
New customers bet $5, get $200 in bonus bets. Plus, every customer gets a 3-week free trial of NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV. Only from FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
Pride Out is the one time a year where all us moms
Show these boys how it's done.
Okay, Mama. You all right, baby?
My arms aching.
The journey to the top starts here. Runners go hard all day. Winners don't cry, they play. Start the game. You going up? How high you willing to go? The WNBA playoffs, Sunday on ESPN and ABC.
And let's see who's designing success. Brought to you by Mercedes-Benz and the work of this big offensive line.
Yeah, this offensive line, they're coached by one of the best in the business, and Jeff Stoutland, been here a long time. But you see the unison in which they are able to come off the ball, and, you know, the old school hat on the hat, they do it. And, you know, watching Saquon Barkley and as dynamic as we all know that he is, if he can stay healthy, and I know that's a big if. Unfortunately, injuries have derailed too many years for him. But if he can stay healthy, I don't see any reason why he won't be the league's leading rusher when this is all said and done, because he's dynamic and he's got an excellent offensive line. And as we know, you know, this is a team that they want to run the football.
This kickoff is corralled by Gainwell, and it will come out to the 30. So here comes Barkley, and we will send it down to Lisa Salters.
Hey, Joe, well, Saquon Barkley said he chose Philadelphia because he wanted to be someplace where
Hang
he
on,
could win
I'll
a
be right back.
championship
do that over his first 3 years. Gainwell is in the game for the Eagles on
Come on in, everybody.
20.
Yeah.
Falcons bring one extra man. Hurts again. More of what he did in 2022 when the Eagles came oh so close to winning Super Bowl 57 that season, and he finished second in the MVP voting to Mahomes.
Yeah, that, of course, last year was missing, and we didn't see a lot of it. And, you know, this obviously is a big part of Jalen Hurts' game, and it's what drives defensive coordinators crazy is when they've got everything covered up and he's able to turn a negative play into something positive.
But it is 3rd and 11.
Yeah, third
down. 11 yards to go.
Protection broke down. Hurts out to
Protection
his
broke down.
He's got the first down.
And
sets up 1st and goal. As Jalen Hurts reminds the league of what he can do with his legs, a gain of 15.
Gain
he does a good job of knowing that he was not going to pick up the first down and what he had to do then to go get it. He sees the markers, he
6 minutes.
puts his head down
12
and picks it up.
Approaching 6.
Right. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
And a flag comes in late. That was the first 3rd down conversion of the game. This could be an ineligible man downfield again.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Joe, because it was a run pass
Ineligible man
option.
downfield. Offense number 65. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay 1st down.
So it's Lane Johnson who went downfield.
Yeah, they get Lane Johnson, but it really could have been just about anybody. Cam Jurgens, the center, he's moving downfield as well.
Well past that 1 yard. And the 10th play of the drive. And it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
From the 9.
From the 9.
Here's Covey.
Here's Covey.
Can't get to the 5.
Can't get to the
Good
5.
strong tackle out there by
Down
Justin
to
Simmons in a gain of just 2.
7.
Well, they got 3-on-3 down here at the bottom. They like the numbers, and yet they're just not quite able to get the block to spring them. But this is where this Atlanta defense, they were really good last year in the red zone. They were awfully good last week against Pittsburgh. They held Pittsburgh 0 for 2 down here in the red zone. This is where you win and lose games, whether or not you can punch them in, and defensively, whether or not you can make the stop.
2nd and goal. End zone.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Devontae Smith. Jalen Hurts got him down the field with his legs and gets the Eagles into the end zone with his arm, and a good catch by Smith.
Really good. Ball was a little bit behind him. He shows his body control and being able to make the play. Good job of finishing it off. Great job by Jalen Hurts picking up the first down with his legs and then capping it off with the touchdown throw.
7-3. 47 rush yards for Hurts on that drive. Able to stay in the pocket. Able to find Devontae Smith. Sirianni and the Eagles celebrate a 4-point lead.
My name's Morgan Guillory. I'm a single mom with an IQ north of 160. Helping the cops solve a murder is literally the easiest part of my day.
I see you brought your child with you to a crime scene.
Got a dead body. Gotta go.
This is Project 2025. Looks harmless, right? But the reality is this. Project 2025 would allow Trump to gut and replace our civil servants with MAGA loyalists and hand him unprecedented power. Then his plan is to ban abortion nationwide, restrict access to contraception, rip away affordable health care, eliminate the Department of Education, cancel student debt relief.
No comment.
Cause tomorrow's a brand new day. Tomorrow's a brand new day. Tomorrow's a brand new day.
Get Stars for only $5.49 a month for 3 months. Order online today.
Vicks Vapo Patch. Easy to wear with soothing Vicks vapors for her, for you, for the whole family. Trusted soothing vapors from Vicks.
At Doll Auto, we've had customers ask, why are your prices so low? The simple answer is, we price our pre-owned vehicles to sell. When you're shopping around, we want you asking, why are their prices so high? Doll Auto.
Tonight's era coverage is brought to you by Goodyear. 22nd year this has been home to the Philadelphia Eagles after the vet. Lincoln Financial Field. The Eagles are on top 7-3. See if the Falcons can come up with an answer. That was a real good drive by number 1 and the touchdown catch for number 6.
It sure was, because they had to overcome some negative plays, some penalties. Wasn't easy, and then of course the running ability of Jalen Hurts, but none more important than the one he had there on 3rd down when he would have come up short had he have slid or run out of bounds, but he knew exactly what he needed to do, and he sacrificed himself to do it. It's well done.
Great man kicks it away for Philly. A chance for a return by Avery Williams. Flag on the play. So
Flag on the play. Flag on the play.
This is against the Falcons. He'll back them up for a 3rd possession starting deep in their own territory.
Yeah, they've been backed up throughout this half.
Philly, big old block in the back. Return team, number 40. It's a 10-yard penalty. First down.
That is the first Falcons penalty of the game. We go back to the touchdown.
Yeah, Devontae Smith, he is in the slot here, and Caden Ellis is the linebacker who's going to have to try to cover him, and Jalen Hurts is just waiting for him to clear him, and once he gets past him, let it go and split the safeties there. But Devontae Smith, excellent job, as I said, with his body control and being able to make that catch and finish that off.
Well, so far, Kirk Cousins has faced no pressure, and all of his attempts have come from inside the pocket. Here's a handoff to McLeod. And Ray over the right side gets 2, forced out by Zach Baum.
Well, neither one of these teams prefer to blitz. You know, there are those coordinators who like to come after quarterbacks. These guys both would prefer to play coverage, and that's what we've seen here in this first half. And Vic Fangio, who, as I said last week, we saw him show more single high than I had ever recalled seeing. You see these safeties now back deep. That's what you see typically from Vic Fangio.
Play action. That's Pitts, his first catch. Baum couldn't bring him down, but then swarming to the ball, the Eagles, and Milton Williams makes the tackle, a gain of just 2. For Kyle Pitts, his first catch.
Well, they need Kyle Pitts to become a real weapon, you know, with some of his abilities and the way that he can run. They're trying to incorporate him a little bit more into this offense and let him have some of the big playability that his talent would want.
Over the middle, there's a first down, and that's McLeod. Ray, who has made his name in this league as a returner, is now getting a chance to be the 3rd receiver for the Falcons, good for 12.
Yeah, Ray McLeod, he does a great job of sitting down in the hole against that zone. When you find a window like that, Just show your numbers and sit still and let the quarterback find you.
And for the Falcons, first time they've converted on third down. With under 3.5 to go in the half. Here's Robinson left side, full head of steam. And he gets 11.
He gets 11.
They're going to mark him down just short of first down yardage, saying his knee was down, I guess. So it'll be second down and 1, and we'll pay attention to the end of this play and see if his knee was down. No, we will not, as the Falcons hurry back to the line. Doesn't matter as Robinson takes it inside Eagles territory, but a flag is down, and it looks like it's coming back. Drew Dahlman, the center. Looks like he's guilty of a hold.
Yeah, I thought it was actually a pretty decent block from what I could tell. Well, he might have grabbed. He got him on the ground, but maybe he grabbed his.
There's no foul for holding. First down.
Wow.
What?
Everybody had moved back. Both the offense and the defense, but they pick up the flag on Dahlman.
Well, Dahlman's the center. You're going to see he does a good job of getting over there and making a play on it. And the left guard and tackle, they help clear it up as well. I like this offensive line over the last couple of years, and coming into this ball game, watching them, they really do a nice job, and they run that outside zone to perfection.
Big flag pickup. 14-yard carry stands. Time runs out. Cousins is down, and
Time runs out. Cousins went down.
Graham got the sack.
Let's
Flags
go.
are down in the secondary.
Well, the contact is why Cousins didn't let go of the ball, because Drake London, he had a body draped on him.
Illegal contact. Defense number 17. It's a 5-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
Out on the outside with Nakobe Dean, the middle linebacker, out in coverage on London.
Yeah, that's exactly where Cousins was wanting to go with the football.
And then Cousins got the hand to the face, and down he went as Brandon Graham got through. Algier in the lineup now for the Falcons. He is wide to the top of the screen. Coming up with a 2-minute warning.
Coming up on 2-minute warning.
Sliding and no catch for Darnell Mooney. Former Bear with Avonte Maddox in coverage, and with 2:10 left, it's second down.
I'm watching Kirk Cousins in the pocket and the things that he's been able to do, getting out, making the wide zone handoffs, and you know, it looks a lot different than what I saw last week. But when you go back and you watch him when he was at Minnesota, he's not a guy who really gets high on his toes the way that some quarterbacks do.
Yeah.
But I don't see anything that's limiting him tonight.
Cousins surveys and finds McLeod. And Ray is spun to the ground inside the 25. And there are 2 minutes left in the half. And that 19-yarder, and a flag comes in for some extracurricular activity.
Yeah, I'm not so sure Ray McLeod didn't throw a punch at the end of that play. After you have a nice gain, we'll see how they sort through this, but this would...
Well, Gardner Johnson pulled his mouthpiece off, and McLeod went to the face mask of C.J. Gardner Johnson. And Craig Rolstad will sort
After the
through.
play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Offense number 34. That's a 15-yard penalty. Still first down.
Third career penalty on Ray McLeod. Didn't like his mouthpiece being yanked to the ground. And went to the face mask of Gardner Johnson. 2 minutes left in the half in Philadelphia. Falcons with a ball, down 4.
fans wait all week for Sunday. Why? Because Sunday is football day. And not just a little football, a lot of football. And with NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV, you can watch the most live games every Sunday. That's an entire day packed with all the drama, the excitement, and the teams you wait all week to see, all in one place. And that place just happens to be your living room. Watch every game every Sunday with NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV.
Food prices are just too high. Kamala Harris's plan will bring costs down. Donald Trump, he'd impose what is effectively a national sales tax. A Trump tax that'll cost a typical family $3,900 a year. We need a president who fights for us.
It's time for a new era of chicken. A slow roasted era. A quesadilla-shaped era. A cheesy, saucy, era. The Cantina Chicken Quesadilla, only at Taco Bell.
Selling your car at Doll Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
Moving into our first home came with a lot of unknowns.
That's why we got Blink Outdoor 4, wire-free smart security cameras.
With HD day and night video and person detection.
Hey, can you leave on the porch? Thanks.
No problem. We never have to wonder.
Vicks VapoStick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors. Easy to apply for the whole family. Vicks VapoStick. And try new Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks vapors.
I'm gonna put you guys on mute quick. Ball on to 38.
No pass rush by the Eagles yet in this half. Bijan Robinson is able to take it down near the 31, a gain of 7.
Gain of 7.
They added Bryce Huff, the Eagles did. They still have Carter, Davis, Brandon Graham, Josh Sweat. But there hasn't really been much pressure on Kirk Cousins tonight.
No, there has not been, and they haven't been able to slow down Bijan Robinson either on the ground.
Handoff for a first down.
Down inside the 20 and brought down near the 16. Strong run and a gain of 14 yards, and into the red zone go the Falcons.
Yeah, excellent running by Bijan Robinson. With his speed, he shows the toughness that he has and the power and being able to break tackles. And my first opportunity to watch him play live, and man, what a treat this has been.
Doak Walker Award winner for Nation's top running back in 2022 in Texas. This is Algier on first down. 2 timeouts left for Atlanta. Algier gets 4.
Pretty nice 1-2 punch. They're able to go to
Yeah.
Algier, a little bit of a bigger back, a little bit different style runner.
Again, cuts back. And he drives for the first down. And timeout is taken by Raheem Morris.
26 seconds.
After a gain of 7, and we're back in 30 seconds after a word from PayPal.
Did you just pay with PayPal?
Yeah, and the cashback's wild.
Are you guys feeling this?
I want to pay with you everywhere. You get 5% cash back on any category you choose. Really? Every single month. And even more when I shop online? I want to pay with you everywhere.
I'd really like to pay with it.
I know, right?
No, I mean like food.
Oh.
Every payment, everywhere, every time. Don't just pay, PayPal.
Well, this is a really good drive. Started with 5 minutes, 15 seconds left on the clock. They've kept the ball away from Philly after the touchdown throw to Devontae Smith. And here they are, first and goal, 26 seconds left. The ball just outside the 6. Quick throw, Robinson. Flag is going to
Flags all the dang place.
On Brandon Graham.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, number 55. After this is goal, automatic.
Push down.
See that in Dunmore, Pennsylvania, where Vic Fangio is from. And that will move the ball down. Should be to the 3. Graham, the 15-year vet. That didn't do anything, but he did. And it's first and goal now from the 3 with 22 seconds left.
Yeah, and with 22 seconds left, the Falcons still have a timeout left, so they still have the run game if they want to use it.
And they do. Robinson bottled up. Good job.
Robinson bottled up. Second and goal. Loss of 1.
By Raheem Morris.
Well, this is one of the few times tonight that I've seen this defensive front. You're going to watch them, and they get the knockback on Atlanta, and that's why it doesn't go anywhere. You know, this Falcons front has been moving people throughout this first half, and down here, they finally get the push into the backfield that you would expect. I mean, these are talented guys. They're in the inside.
Thomas Booker, a second-year pro free agent from Stanford. That's him. Got through to make the initial contact, and it's second and goal.
They get a couple shots into the end zone here.
Shotgun looking throw. Incomplete.
And it's third and goal.
Third and goal.
They put Darnell Mooney in the backfield. He's just going to run an arrow route. But I think Josh White coming off the edge disrupted the throw. He had a chance, and then it's just a matter of whether or not the Eagles can make a tackle because he wasn't going to catch it in the end zone.
Third down and goal.
14 seconds left to go until half.
And a timeout by Philly.
First charge timeout, Philly.
So we will welcome you back inside the broadcast booth before a third down and goal. This has been, I think, a really
second
good
charge.
Obviously, for the Atlanta Falcons, but particularly for Kirk Cousins, who's looked pretty good at times throwing the ball tonight.
Yeah, I think, and I'll give props to Zach Robinson as well, the offensive coordinator. I think, he's called a much better game than last week.
Come on, we gotta pack you up, so
you're going
turn it
against
off.
Pittsburgh Steelers and you're doing some of the things that they were doing,
on
but
something.
I think he's done a nice.
Okay, where's your wallet?